What to do in Chile? This skinny, narrow country snaking down the coast of South America is easily one of the most diverse places in the continent. The lava-fueled volcanoes, sun-soaked beaches, and massive glaciers are just a few of the extreme landscapes you'll find in Chile. No matter what you're interested in seeing, the breathtaking natural beauty of this pristine country is guaranteed to leave a lasting impression. 10. Hiking Volcan Villarrica. Hiking Volcan Villarrica is not for the faint of heart. It's one of the most active volcanoes in all of South America, with the most recent eruption occurring in 2015. If you're up for the challenge, hiking to the summit will be one of the most memorable activities you'll ever experience. The icy hike to the peak can be very steep and requires crampons, ice picks, and even gas masks to protect yourself from the sulfuric fumes. 9. Churches of Chiloé. Many of the churches were built by Jesuits, who came over from Spain in the 18th and 19th centuries. However, the churches of Chiloé are still pristine examples of Europe's influence on Latin America. Although you may not have enough time to visit every single church, there are a few that you should miss. The Church of Quinchao is one of the largest in the area. You should also plan to visit the bright yellow Church of San Francisco and the three-peaked Church of Tanan. 8. Valle de la Luna. The stunning Valle de la Luna looks as if you're walking on the surface of another planet. This lunar landscape is located in the heart of the Atacama Desert and is comprised of giant dunes, jagged mountains, and unique rock formations. For spectacular views of Valle de la Luna, make sure to stay for sunset. 7. Cerro San Cristobal. Dominating the Santiago skyline is Cerro San Cristobal, one of Chile's most recognizable natural landmarks. Named after Saint Christopher, this tree-lined hill boasts some of the best views in the entire city. From the summit, you'll be able to look down on the bustling streets of Santiago. Besides enjoying the sweeping views, you can also take a stroll through Santiago Metropolitan Park or a dip in one of the two outdoor pools. 6. San Rafael Glacier. The San Rafael Glacier is one of the largest ice caps in the entire northern Patagonian ice fields. Unlike other glaciers, San Rafael Glacier is surrounded by lush green jungles, which creates an unusual backdrop against the stark blue colors of the ice. It's only accessible by water, which means you'll need to plan ahead of time if you want to visit. However, many scientists believe that it might disappear entirely in just a few years, so it's best to visit the San Rafael Glacier as soon as you can. 5. Geysers del Tadio. The geothermal fields at Geysers del Tadio is a bubbling hotspot located on the foot of several stratovolcanoes. As the largest geyser field in the southern hemisphere, Geysers del Tadio has over 60 different geysers and over 300 different hot springs. While most geyser fountains shoot up 3 to 4 feet, some can exceed heights of over 30 feet. After a day of trekking through the volcanic fields, treat yourself to a relaxing soak in one of the springs. 4. Lauka National Park. The uncultivated beauty of Lauka National Park is a worthwhile adventure for those visiting Chile. Located in the Andean mountain range in the north, it continues to attract visitors looking to explore the diverse, rugged landscape of Chile's outdoors. Not only are you surrounded by snow-capped volcanoes and cobalt blue lakes, but you'll also get to view a diverse variety of wildlife. Alpacas, flamingos, and more than 130 different bird species roam around the sprawling Lauka National Park. 3. Valparaiso. As one of Chile's most picturesque towns, Valparaiso is affectionately known as the Jewel of the Pacific. This portside town is lined with brightly colored houses, boutique art galleries, and winding cobblestone streets. Some of the country's most influential sites can be found in Valparaiso, including the first library, the oldest Spanish-language newspaper, and even the oldest stock exchange. 2. Moai stone statues. The Moai stone statues on Easter Island might be some of the world's most recognizable figures. There are over 1,000 volcanic stone statues scattered all over the island, which were carved by the Rapa Nui people over 600 years ago. The torsos of some of the statues are partially underground, which means you can only see the heads poking out from the surface. 1. Torres del Paine National Park. With crystal lakes, snow-capped mountains, and icy glaciers, it's easy to see why Torres del Paine National Park is one of the most visited attractions in Chile. While you'll need several weeks to explore everything the park has to offer, it's worth picking out a few of its most notable sites to visit during your trip. Trek through the thick forests of the Vale Francis, kayak across the sparkling blue waters of the Rio Serrano, or ice pick your way along the Gray Glacier. You can even just take a leisurely stroll through the trails while admiring the recognizable features of the park, the towering granite peaks of the Paine Mountains.